Today, we will teach you the different characteristics of covalent and ionic compounds. These two have few differences. Covalent compounds are made of two or more nonmetals. And as we already taught you, ionic compounds are only made of metals. Another characteristic of covalent compounds is that they share their own electrons between them. For example, oxygen has 6 electrons. They need 2 more to complete their 8 electrons. And if they combine, they will share 2 of their electrons. Both are using them until they find another element that can give them the ones they need. Now, we will teach you a new way to name covalent compounds. For now, we will need 12 specific prefixes. If you pay attention in English class, you will remember that prefixes goes before the word. If the element has only 1 electron, the prefix will be mono or no prefix. 2 electrons, D. 3, tri, 4, tetra, 5, penta, 6, hexa, 7, hepta, 8, octa, 9, nona, and 10, deca. If you have a problem, when you have 11 electrons, the prefix will be undeca and 12 dodeca. Now let's make an example. In this example, we have carbon 7 and sulfur 5. The answer will be heptacarbon. Hepta stands for the 7 electrons in carbon. The last word will be pentasulfide. Penta stands for these 5 electrons in sulfur. And as we already taught you, the anion will always end in IDE. Let's make another one. In this example, we have nitrogen and hydrogen 3. The answer will be nitrogen, and it does not need a prefix because it only has 1 electron. The last word will be trihydride. 3 stands for the 3 electrons in hydrogen, and it ends with IDE. Now, we will show you an experiment that we made in chemistry class. The materials that we used in this experiment were oil, a half bottle of water, a little of food coloring, and an Alka-Seltzer tablet.
What's happening here is that oil and water do not mix. If you try to shake up the bottle, the oil breaks up into small little drops, but the oil does not mix with the water.
When you pour the water into the bottle with the water sinks to the bottom and the oil floats to the top. Oil floats on the surface because water is heavier than oil. Water is more dense than the oil.
The Alka-Seltzer tablet reacts with the water to make carbon dioxide gas. These bubbles attach themselves to the colored water and cause them to float to the surface. When the bubbles pop, the color sinks back to the bottom of the bottle.